Be it roots, Chris, cutting buttonholes, pacing up and down like a walking Charlie, have a conniption fit. The seventh word smacker, show me the kern, daddy.
Easy peasy. That one is from New York, my friends.
I just as soon drop a bum on a mall or, God forbid, flush him down a toilet with nothing more than a passing thought.
Some of the Maine...
And after that says, bring my coffee.
Here's a big clue. There's one feature of this accent that's so distinct it even has a name. They call it the Yat accent, as in, where yat? And a Yat is a person from
New Orleans. Now, don't hate on me for pronouncing it New Orleans. That's just...
Today I'll be reacting to 7 difficult American accents you will never guess. My friends, I really wonder what those are, but before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and let's play it.
You might think you know what an American English accent sounds like, but we will just see about that.
Damn, my friends, I'm actually nervous for this because I've been reacting to so much American content that in 7 accents, I feel like I have to guess at least 2 or 3. You know what I mean? Actually, my friends, let's play a game together. After watching the video, leave me in the comment section how many accents of the 7 this guy will present today you end up guessing correct. I will play it right now, so you guys will see.
America? America. Did you see that, America? You'll see that, America.
You are going to hear 7 fascinating accents from around the US, but that does not mean you will know what they are, especially not the dialect one. So listen carefully, write your guesses in the comments, but you have to be fast. You ready?
Okay.
They're gonna be at roots, Chris, cutting buttonholes, pacing up and down like a walking Charlie, have a conniption fit. The seventh word smacker, show me the kern, daddy.
Easy peasy. That one is from New York, my friends. It's kind of gangster, kind of an Italian way. that was. We start with the easy one, really.
If you are used to saying insurance instead of insurance, well, you might be quite sure of this American accent.
I just as soon drop a bum on a mall or, God forbid, flush him down a toilet with nothing more than a passing thought.
Some of the Maine...
And after that says, bring my coffee. You know what I mean?
Immigrant cultures that influenced this accent were West African, German, Italian, and Irish, especially those last 2. But that's
Italian and Irish. I knew it. It's the New York one.
not all. Back in the 1700s, the...
Wait. Sorry. Could be the Boston one. Because Boston and New York, I feel like is similar. Well, I'm going with New York. Oh, man.
Italian and Irish, especially those last 2. But that's not all. Back in the 1700s, the area was a major hub for immigration, and the first colony here was actually French. You'll hear that in the slang.
If we're excited or if we're angry, that's definitely going to give you a cue of how we're feeling.
Now, I might buy me a house somewhere and doing like that there, but I ain't gonna never leave from uptown. It's where I know, you know.
Earl, yeah. Get a can of Earl. No, Earl lives in Chalmette. The sewer, that was a zoo.
You got it yet? Here's a big clue. There's one feature of this accent that's so distinct it even has a name. They call it the Yat accent, as in, where yat? And a Yat is a person from...
New Orleans. Now, don't hate on me for pronouncing it New Orleans. That's just...
This accent is from New Orleans, my friends, or New Orleans. Oh, wow, I would never guess this.
the way that we say it in my neck of the woods.
And then the 2 that you should never ever say will be Nolans and New Orleans. Who gets a pass on New Orleans? British people.
Exactly,
Or
I claim
Portuguese.
my free pass. Here are some typical New Orleans words and phrases. Feel free to share other good ones you know in the comments below. So the French claimed Louisiana in 1682. Then for a while it was given to Spain and then back to France. But French people didn't want to move to this area, so France sent a bunch of their death row prisoners to populate Louisiana. They were forced to marry in a mass wedding ceremony, shackled 2 by 2 and put onto a ship. How's that for a story? But there is a misconception that New Orleans is a southern drawl. It is not. It's also not the same thing as the local Cajun English. And if you ever wondered why this accent has a strong similarity to accents heard in New York, well, New Orleans got the exact same combination of immigrant groups.
Oh my god. Oh, America is such a fascinating place, my friends. I'm a bit in shock because when the guy started speaking, I was almost sure it could be New York. But you know what? From all the states, I would never guess that was in the South. Sorry, I'm a bit in shock. I wonder if anyone watching was able to say that one correct. Probably Probably I feel like a lot of you guys also end up completely missing that one, but maybe someone knew it, you know what I mean? Okay, my friends, we start 0-1. Okay, let's go.
Get going. Hoy-toy on the signs.
Okay, wait, let's try from the beginning, sorry.
Combination of immigrant groups.
Oh, let's get going. Hoy-toy on the sandsoil. Last night at waterfall, night moonshine, no fish. Wait for the matter, wood. Get it going.
Ever heard people speaking like this? It's an endangered accent, so enjoy it while you can.
Ever since I can remember, somebody not from here was called a dingbatter.
Many of the first speakers
You know what? There is a big clue here, my friends. This is not from the Midwest because we are seeing boats. So this means there is a coast, most likely, even though you guys have giant lakes. Okay, but I still think this is probably in the coast. And this seems like, I don't know, maybe South Carolina?
came from southwest England and Ireland. The most interesting part, though, is the pirates. That's right. In the 1700s,
Pirates. Boston. No, but Boston is so different.
hid away from soldiers on these islands. So their ancestors were pirates, Native Americans, and English, Irish, Scots sailors. They have a long history of isolation from the mainland. In fact, the dialects developed in almost complete isolation for over 250 years. Another fascinating thing about this American accent is that it's a rather archaic form of English known as tidewater raising. And a similar thing occurs in Canadian English. I'm talking about, of course, high tider English. If you want to hear it, head for the
North Carolina. I said South Carolina. It's kind of the same thing, right?
Outer Banks Islands of North Carolina.
Back 30 years ago.
You know what? But I had a good logic. I saw all the boats on the background, all the sea. I mean, I was close.
Used to get the prices we're getting now. And it cost you triple to go out to fish them. Cost me over $300 a day just to go out.
The communities live in just a few small coastal towns like Ocracoke and Tangier Island. Their unique way of speaking has a bit of a bounce to it, and in linguistics, the way they pronounce their vowels is called goat fronting. Words like about, mouth, and house become abote, moth, hose, although I think I'll leave it to the professionals to pronounce it.
Honestly, it's kind of cool.
High tide on the south side.
High tide on the south side.
High tide on the sound side. Here are some local words. Now, your turn. You know the drill.
No, because supposedly, he just got a boat. That's ridiculous.
This delightful
This one, I'm gonna go California.
accent is influenced by 5 decades of immigration from Cuba, from the Caribbean, from Central America.
Oh, that's easy. Florida, never mind. This is from Florida. Cuba, there is a lot of immigrants there, right?
Way back in the year 1900, the area was seen as a swamp, and for that reason, it was sparsely populated. I mean,
and alligators, Florida 100%.
Who wants to live in a swamp?
No, because like the thing is that
That's the thing. The thing is that.
The wonderful climate and growing Spanish community made it a hub for people fleeing Latin America, and then it also drew non-Spanish speaking Caribbeans. And when you look on a map, well, this area actually is in the Caribbean.
They haven't seen that I went to the club and it's like around the corner, and then we came back, and then we're looking and we're going, pero tú sabes, and then they fix their hair.
Florida's most well-known dialect is unique to this city, Miami. Without a doubt, Miami.
Okay, the city, even though Miami is very famous, but of course, I mean, I'm Portuguese. If I go correct by the state, this is a big win for me. 1-2. We are still losing, but 1-2, okay.
Miami sounds have an affinity with Spanish pronunciation. After all, English has 20 different vowel sounds, while Spanish has only 5. So there's a special rhythm and vibrancy in Miami English that you just don't hear in other parts of the US. And as we saw, lots and lots of hand gestures. Another hand gesture is this, which is me simulating someone hitting the like button on this video.
Because subscribe, leave a like, all the
when you
good
like the
stuff.
video, it actually really helps out the channel, and I'm very, very grateful for your support. So please hit that like button. And of course, if you like videos like this, then you should probably subscribe to the channel too, because I make videos like this all the time.
Actually, my friends, before we go into the accent number 4, leave me the number 4 in the comment section if you enjoy these videos about accents, because there is a lot of them on YouTube, and in America, there is more accents than I can count. You know what I mean? So I can react to similar videos to this one, even maybe from this channel, because I enjoy this a lot. Are you guys having fun? Leave a like or leave me the number 4 and I would know.
You don't take all that And bring it home. Bring it down. Calm it down a little bit.
And now for something completely
It was nice, but no clue.
different. The accent's gonna slow right down. Think burning hot region, slower delivery.
We have about 190 goats, 180 chickens, about the same number of ducks.
Interesting. Very interesting here, my friends. So this is not Florida. It's not Texas. It's not California. It's not New York. It's not, difficult name, Massachusetts. It's not Connecticut. This is, I can still change my state here. But this, I don't think this is in the South also. This sounds Illinois.
Siberian horses, you name it, we've got it.
In the mid-1700s, wealthy British traders living in this part of America started dropping
British living in Illinois. Okay. Maybe I have to change it. Maybe this is New Jersey. New Jersey. I'm going to go with New Jersey.
the R sound from their speech as a distinction of their class. But the rural classes, many still working on plantations, still pronounce the R, and you can hear that difference to this.
Damn, plantation. This is in the south, actually. Because plantations end up being in the south, right, from what I know. I don't know, my friends. Maybe South Carolina now?
This day.
South Carolina. Okay. Beautiful city on the background. Maybe South Carolina.
It's so hot, we don't just open the mouth and let the sound hang out there to dry.
The southern accent is known for melodious sounds and vowels lengthened to a drawn. What's a...
It's just the southern. Damn, I should have known that one, my friends. Oh, I feel so disappointed. I have so many people that watch me from the south. It's a beautiful accent, but... oh, man, I thought it was more like Midwest. Oh, man, now I feel sad.
And you can hear that...
Because I love the south.
...difference to this day.
Anywhere where it's so hot, we don't just open the mouth and let the sound hang out there to dry.
Now makes sense. Damn it.
The southern accent is known for melodious sounds and vowels lengthened to a drawn. What's up with pen and pin? They both sound like pin to me. Of course, there are different southern accents, 7 in fact, and we cannot forget the beautiful southern aristocracy thing.
Do you think that was kind of...
Okay, just one thing. I was kind of correct. I'm sorry, my friends. I kind of was. I said South Carolina at the end, even though I was not super confident on this being in the South, I have to admit. But tutu.
Bring your good-looking brother down here just to break my poor, simple country girl's heart?
Aren't accents fascinating? For me, accents are to language what salt and pepper is to food. And this is especially true if you're learning a foreign language, which, after all, is what this channel is all about. And
oh, man,
we got snowmobiles, we got hill sliding, you know, it's a...
Okay, we are going to run this one back. We know one thing. Midwest or the North? Snow. See, we have to work with the video is giving us, my friends. Okay, let's see it.
Try it out today.
We got snowmobiles, we got hill sliding, you know, it's a whole different season, and you love to enjoy, we're outdoor people, so we love to enjoy the outdoors, and we love the 4 seasons.
I bet you've been waiting for
Nebraska. I'm going with Nebraska, but I can still change.
This one. The settlers who came here in the 1800s were, wait for it.
The settlers. Never mind, forget about Nebraska. Michigan.
Finnish, French Canadian, Cornish, Scandinavian, and German. In fact, most of the descendants of Finns who settled in America are still right here in this very spot.
Hey, that's a good idea.
To this day, they use a German Scandinavian ja instead of yes. And just to make the accent even cooler, there are a lot of Algonquian-speaking descendants among them, as they were the first people here.
You have to work for it. You go out there and you work your job and you pay big bucks, or you just go out in the woods and cut down trees and
Sweat a little.
have a lot of fun, have a little workout, you know, it's a good family time.
Anyway, this very...
See, the thing is, this video, maybe the second one was difficult to understand, but I actually find this easy to follow, the English that is appearing. But I have no idea on this one, my friends. I don't know. I am going to go New Jersey, actually. I'm going to go New Jersey again.
Very distinct dialect, has its own...
Wait, New Jersey have no snow. No. Sorry. No, it's not New Jersey. I'm going to go Illinois.
name. It's called Yupa, or Uparese from the acronym UP, Upper Peninsula.
To be a Youper, you had to be born a Youper. And really, if you aren't one, you really can't understand. You just know it.
And we are talking about, of course, the upper Midwestern accent.
He went to Green.
Damn, I thought this was going by state. Okay. Kinda counts, right? People in Chicago speak like this? Oh no, but this is upper. Okay. Okay. No, never mind.
Bay with the guys bowling, and he was at a restaurant, and the waitress came over to one of the other fellows, and she said, "What country is he from?" And here he is, a genuine Youper.
One very recognizable thing.
It's kind of beautiful, you know what I mean?
That they do is end their sentences with a, and there's also a lot of then, there, that instead of then, there, that. But what can you tell us about this dialect? Let us know in the comments.
Did you eat them baked beans? Yeah. They were awful good.
So take down that road there. Once you get down.
Okay. Is this B for Boston? Is this already a big clue of what is going on here?
Yeah. They were awful good.
So take down that road there. Once you get down to where Michael crashed his truck into that tree, you're going to want to take a left.
There's a party in the pit tonight.
And you're going to go down out into the woods. You'll pass Uncle Bucky's. Once you get out there, you'll want to take a right.
Spring?
He said Bucky's. He said Bucky's.
Tree, you're going to want to take a left.
There's a party in the pit tonight.
And you're going to go down out into the woods. You'll pass Uncle Bucky's. Once you get out there,
Bucky's.
you'll want to take a right.
It's Texas.
Spring? No. Mud season.
Any Stephen King fans out there? Now, I don't need to tell you where this is. You definitely know. In this part of America, clearly the perfect setting for horror stories, there's a universal agreement that goes something like, "Eya," is that right?
Eya, eya, eya.
They also speak like they have no R's, except at the end of words where they shouldn't be in the first place. So you get what
Jesus Christ, I have no idea. Holy, my friends, this is so difficult. Oh, what a reality check for me. This was a disaster. I'm gonna go Texas, but I'm so insecure.
Linguists call the intrusive R. Intrusive meaning it shouldn't be there. It's intruded, like Lisa, or yoga, or pasta. Or what is this? But they say the strongest version is down east.
You have to have kind of a in your sound because most tend to smoke or tend to have some kind of gruff activity that'll make their voice a little bit more gruff. So I said, say these words: Eastport Art Center.
And what are we talking about? It is the awesome accent of Maine. Maine stretches from
Maine. I mean, okay.
Boston north to New Hampshire and all along the Maine coast, but kind of isolated from the rest of New England. And that's all it takes to end up with your own accent.
We don't have dinner, we have supper. We ain't busy, we're out straight. And if we're really busy, we're right out straight.
There's a similar origin story here to Canada's. It's an early French influence along with 17th century English and a bit of Scots-Irish thrown in. For a long time, the local accents were stigmatized as working class, and because of this, the thick accent disappeared. But I hear it's in a bit of a renaissance right now, and I hope that's true.
The last one, my friends. Let's run it back. My friends. Let's all. You all need to send me energy right now. Okay, thank you. I'm going so confident into this one.
But I hear it's in a bit of a renaissance right now, and I hope that's true.
And now, guess what? That's what everybody want to know now, how we cook with damn bone and make things so good, like the neck bone. Now they tell you now don't eat too much because you cholesterol and all them things like that. But back then, we ain't getting up with no cholesterol. It was good eating, you see?
I actually have cholesterol. Oh man, but I'm losing focus. Sorry, let's run it back. Oh my god, what the hell? I'm focusing cholesterol. But I have cholesterol. It's not good.
They tell you now don't eat too much because you cholesterol and all them things like that. But back then, we ain't getting up with no cholesterol. It was good eating, you see?
Now, this amazing and totally unique way of speaking developed in the secluded rice fields during the Atlantic slave trade.
Flam is a person, place, or thing who don't fulfill their obligation. They say they're going to do something. They say they're going to do it, they ain't never come through. So if you...
Oh, this is cheating, my friends. They say charlatan. South Carolina. This is South Carolina. Oh my! But I probably now I know I'm going South Carolina again. But I would. I went South Carolina already. See, this is the crazy thing. But I probably would never guess this one.
You say you're gonna pick up the groceries from the grocery store. You ain't ever pick it up. You flam.
That boy flam.
You ain't show up to work. You say you been coming. That boy flam. You
Phlegm. That boy phlegm. What boy?
flam.
The English they learned from the Anglo plantation owners was
What the hell is phlegm, by the way?
modified by their many African languages and the accents of lower class English and Irish servants.
I ain't know what you call me for that for. Man, I been and did that. Man, the boy ain't tell you what I did. I been going get him.
This is the first time I'm not understanding nothing. Sorry. I'm gonna go very slow now.
African languages and the accents of lower class English and Irish servants.
I ain't know what you call me for that for.
Why did you call me for that for? Okay, easy.
Man, I been and did that.
Man, I have been doing that. I have been done that. Something like that.
Man, the boy ain't tell you what I did.
Man, that boy tell you why he did? Maybe.
I been going get him.
Bungle. Yeah, that word then I have no idea, my friends.
Nowadays, it's mostly African Americans who speak it, those living on the Atlantic seaboard of Carolina, Georgia, and Florida.
Come here, go ahead and say, you hard out, y'all.
You too hard out, y'all.
Look, that girl ain't a spool up. I ain't even to be talking to y'all boy regular day. I could be talking to y'all like this, okay?
And if you did a lot of camping as a kid, you might know the campfire song Kumbaya. Who doesn't? The song name is in this dialect. In fact, it's more than a dialect. It's an American English
Kumbaya. Is that one?
Creole called Gullah. Now, Gullah refers to both the dialect and those who speak it. Gullah's basic universal negation.
Damn. Wait. Actually, let me see one thing. Is there automatic translation for this one? No chance, right? Yeah, there isn't. Damn it. Imagine I would put them speaking Spanish or Portuguese.
Dialect. In fact, it's more than a dialect. It's an American English Creole called Gullah. Now, Gullah.
Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. Wow, my friend, this is interesting. Actually, I'd love to learn about this. I had no idea.
Refers to both the dialect and those who speak it. Gullah's basic universal negator is ain't from ain't, and they use an awful lot of multiple negatives. But you know what's also fascinating? I'll tell you what, it's how the US military teach their people foreign languages. They have a crazy system with impressive results, and I did a...
Wait, my friend, show him all the support. What the hell is this video? Okay, I should watch this one. That said, it's everything for today, my friends. I did bad. Let's all be realistic here. But I also had a lot of fun trying to figure out the different accents. The one that I thought was so correct was the first one, because it sounded like New York. After that was a bit more of random guesses, I have to admit. That said, I would love to know how you did on this, and see you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.